Hey, 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 it's me, Melanie. Anyways, I just felt this need and urge to put a little video out today. Just because I don't know if you guys do this, but I do it. But I compare myself to others. I look at what other content and other things people are putting out. I stress myself out trying to, I don't know, meet the expectations of people out in the, internet, social media world. When the reality is this. The reality is this. I am who I am, and I don't want to have to do all the unnecessary crap because my purpose is to get content and information out there. But my passion truly is to connect with people. And how do you connect with people but other than just being real and raw? And what you see is what you get. Like, it's not fake. I don't have any filters. I just got out of the shower, I don't have any makeup on. This is real. This is the reality of people. Not necessarily everything that's out there on the internet with filters and all kinds of different programs and abilities to create these freaking phenomenal videos. But the bottom line is this. What is it that you need to hear? You need to hear the truth. You need to hear real information that is life-changing, that is real, not fake, not phony, but real. And that's my passion and purpose as a nutritional therapist at this point in my life. I took on this new chapter of my life after I did juvenile corrections for almost 10 years, and I did law enforcement for 14 years. And I've been through a thing or two in my life pertaining to stress and, just not sleeping, not taking care of myself the way I need to, drinking too much, numbing out because of the things that I'd witnessed and dealt with in my careers, and still having to take care of family, kids, life, and a home, and so much more. So I have the experience and knowledge to understand that stress will creep up on you and it will take over your life. It shows up as anxiety, depression, brain fog, shows up in so many different ways. But what I really want to push here of importance is your mental well-being and your health. Your health, okay? We are being sold something that is so unfortunate right now in our world, and it's not fair, it's not cool. And I want to sell you the truth, the real deal things that will change your life forever. And I need to know, what is it that will make you realize that you're worth the investment in yourself to learn and understand, A, how your body works, what's going on, because you can go to 10 different doctors for 10 different ailments, and the same issue, the root problem, is the main issue that's causing all these different ailments. So how do you go to 10 different doctors, get on 5 different pills, get on different medications, and think that that's going to fix your problem? I can guarantee you right now, we can work on you and get you feeling better, having more energy, wanting to thrive versus just survive. This world is a dog-eat-dog world. And if you feed into it and you get into it, oh, I have to have this. I have to have the nicest car. I have to, look perfect. I have to get my Botox. I have to. You don't. What you have to do is take care of your health and your mental health. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck taking care of illness. So what is it going to take for you to make you a priority? What does that look like for you? Does that mean giving yourself 30 minutes out of 24 hours to do something different, to do something better for yourself? Does that mean looking at the big picture of your life, stepping back, looking from afar? You're a fly on the wall, looking at your life. What do you want in 5 years from now? Do you want to be floating in the same boat, if not worse than you are now? Or do you want to do something now to make changes for your future? Most work till their 60s. So you're almost working until you're aged, you're tired, you don't want to do things. You're hurting, your body aches, you have ailments that come up. We are working up until that point, sometimes in very stressful careers and jobs. For what? So you can have that nice boat, that nice RV, that big home. Sometimes we need to really check ourselves. And that's where our society is so, I was going to say effed up, but I'm not going to. It is so screwed up. Just think about it. Just think about it. We are such a society of things. We're not taking anything with us when we leave. We are not taking anything with us when we leave this earth, right? What is most important to you? It's generally your family. It's generally your family and your health. What do you need to do today to ensure you are in a good place when it comes to retirement at 62, 63, 64? What can you do now to make some changes? And sometimes we have to sacrifice. I know that feeling. I know what sacrifice feels like. You have to give up some things for something else. You know, like you have to give up some of the foods we're eating in order to lose that weight if you want to, or change, the dialogue of, oh, I'm pre-diabetic or I'm this. Well, what can we do to change that? You have to fix this. We know that, right? But you have to, what is going to motivate you? What is going to motivate you to change? And I'm asking this just because that is what will drive us to do something different, is what is going to motivate you? Do you want to be around for your grandchildren? Do you want to be, a grandparent or even a parent that's active and able to go and get in the pool and do these things with your children and grandchildren? Or do you want to be sitting in a chair, aching, hurting, and with regret? I'm here to tell you, now's the time. Now is the time to make those changes. I am 46, almost 47. I had to make some pretty drastic changes in my own life. And I can assure you it wasn't easy, but I can tell you this much. I'm in a much clearer state, a much healthier state, and I'm able to step back and realize how sad it was and the circumstances that I put up with and dealt with in my own mental warfare and the stress and what a toll it was taking on me. Not only on me, but my family and everybody around me too, right? Is it worth it? What is it worth to you? And so sometimes we have this goal. I got to get to 62 to retire so I can collect my Social Security. That probably won't even be there for some of us by the time we get there. So for what? So you can keep this grandiose lifestyle of living, so you have enough money so you can do all these things? Well, what good is it if you don't even get there? And I have friends that have never even made it there. Aging is a privilege. Aging is a privilege. But it's up to you to age powerfully. It's up to you. Because doing nothing is going to cause a lot. So just take it from me. People don't like the fact that I'm very freaking frank and honest. But sometimes we need to hear the truth because unfortunately, people around us don't necessarily tell us the truth, or we tiptoe around it, or we don't even want to hear it. We don't want to hear like diet and exercise, blah, blah, blah. I understand that. But you do need to hear, if you don't make changes, you better make time for illness. That is guaranteed. If you're not doing the things that you need to, if you're not sleeping well, if you're stressed to chronic stress, you are having digestive issues because of the foods and things that you're consuming. If your blood sugar's off, you're pre-diabetic, diabetic. All these things are all a product of what we're doing as far as putting in our mouths and our lifestyle. We have to make some conscious decisions to just start to make small changes, right? If you're stressed out constantly, what can we do to change that? What can you do to change that? If you don't know, I can help you. And that's what I do with nutritional therapy. It's not rocket science, guys. It's truly not. It's just simple, actually. And the sad thing is you're not taught any of this, so it's nobody else's fault. It's not your fault. The only thing that's your fault is if you don't choose to try to do something different to help you for your future. So you make time for health or you make time for illness. What is your choice? If you want to follow me and or you want to learn more and you want to hear real talk and you need someone to be that person to tell you this is, these are the things that will happen if you don't do this, I'm your girl. But I'm not going to be phony and I'm not going to show up as somebody else, because what you see is what you get. Okay? What you see is what you get from me. And I want to get you to a better place. I want to get you to feeling well and to doing what you need to do to thrive. You can do this. You just have to make that take your mental mindset and change it. And it doesn't happen overnight, but at least you have to try something. No matter how small it is, something small. You're the producer of your life. You get to make these decisions and choices. What does that look like for you? It could be something as simple as having a sleep routine, right? Going to bed at 10 o'clock, not having phone and TV an hour before bed, taking a nice warm bath, meditation, calming your brain, calming your nervous system before you go to bed so you get a good night's sleep. Not drinking as much caffeine, cutting caffeine off before 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I know that sounds almost crazy, but do you understand that the things that you're doing in the daytime do affect you in the nighttime when you go to sleep? So, I can go on and on because this is my jam. It truly is. I don't know it all, but I can tell you this much. I know enough to help you get to a better place. I do. And I can get you there. But you just have to take the chance and just make yourself the priority. Make yourself the priority. We prioritize everything else before us most times. When are you going to put yourself first? Let's do it. And let's do it together. I can get you there. One love, guys.